The starting lineup for the...
Smitty, sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Payne. Outside Morant. Back to Payne. Pass to Morant. Outside for Brooks. 6 to shoot. Launches it. Mobley grabs the board. Here's Okoro. Stolen by Jackson. Payne with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. The shot inside. Here's Adams. The shot won't fall. Good D by Mobley. Mitchell against Payne. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And just over a minute played here to start the game.
This is what Steven Adams is known for. A fantastic defensive player with terrific instincts.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play. And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Back to Mitchell. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Right side Morant. Jackson outside. Brooks right side. Back to Jackson. And stolen by Mobley. Pass to Okoro. Now here's Mobley. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
BA, the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. The 3 from Mitchell, and the Cavaliers, another 3.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
And here's Morant outside. Drills it from deep.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own 3.
And here's Garland. Pass to Okoro. Outside for Mitchell. Oh, sweet move. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Payne with a screen on Mitchell. Morant, the pass to Payne. Brooks with it. Back to Payne.
Isaac Okoro. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Morant. 1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Driving to the basket. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it.
And Mobley throws it down.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Here's Garland following the bucket by the Grizzlies. They set the screen. Outside Mitchell. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis' ball.
Memphis ball.
Memphis trailing here. Morant with it. He's got 5. From deep, Bane. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Outside Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Back to Garland. Inside. Goes back up. And it's going to be a 3-second call. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Morant, the pass to Bane. Back to Morant. 1 second left. Oh, my goodness!
Watch out. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Cavaliers on top, up 4. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Okoro. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Morant finds Brooks. Jackson on the wing. Back to Brooks. Clock at 4. And here's the fast break. And Mitchell with the slam.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Garland against Bane. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Adams. Bane against Garland. Bane, the pass to Adams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Big props to Adams. This is a guy who brings the energy and effort every night.
So he can't get either to fall. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Pass to Allen. Now Mobley. Up and over Brooks. And another basket for Cleveland.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Garland against Morant. Outside for Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Cleveland gets it back. Mobley tries again. And he lays it up and in. Mobley's gotten 4 this quarter.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Outside Bane. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Adams. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic. Even his teammates look a little stunned.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Cavaliers. 1:36 left in the second period. Morant against Garland. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Outside Bane puts up a three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his fourth rebound in this one. And finished off by Garland.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Here's Cleveland. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Garland. The three. Brooks with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And it's Morant missing. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Mobley, left side. Here's Okoro. Jacks up a three. Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
Okoro's got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Bane with a screen on Mitchell. Morant, the pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Brooks. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Cavaliers ahead, up by 16. And
The Cavaliers, 31.
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. We've got Jetty Osman. Also, Karis LeVert out there. Danny Green is out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 4 slot. Jones against LeVert. Pass to Kennard. On the wing, Conchar. He takes it in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First 2.
First one falls for him.
At the line for Memphis, John Conchar. 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Now LeVert. Outside, Green. They get the rebound. Pass to Wade. Back to Lopez. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half.
Hey, yo, right here.
And here's Kennard. Back to Jones. Kennard outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. They get it back. Outside Jones. To the paint. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Outside, Green. LeVert outside. To the middle. Here's Wade. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he can't hit the second. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Kennard. Pass to Conchar. There's the three. Connects from downtown. Conchar's got 5 now.
I don't think the defense had any idea what they were doing there. Clear miscommunication leading to an easy basket for the offense.
Jones against LeVert. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Wade. There's the triple. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Kennard with it. Now LeVert defending. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got his first 2 points.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Now here's LeVert. Outside, Green. Pass to Osman. Lopez, the screen. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight. They're close to taking the lead.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And an intentional foul right there.
Grizzlies foul. Tyus Jones. Second personal foul. Second team.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Great to see Mitchell on a roll offensively. And you know his team is loving it too.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer though with this roster, even with all they gave up to get it.
Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
Donovan Mitchell. 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night.
Morant, pass to Bane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Ooh, wait, big finish, big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
Back to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Allen. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Outside for Brooks. From deep. And the three-pointer goes.
You can run these plays for Brooks. He's improving in the catch-and-shoot area.
Outside Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Bane.
The explosiveness of Mitchell puts defenders in a tough spot. That time, he draws the foul.
That free throw no good.
Shooting complete. Donovan Mitchell. At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. From deep, Morant. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 9. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you, night in and night out, is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Well, the Cavaliers shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Back to Okoro. Pass to Mitchell. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
This guy just gets buckets. Donovan understands his team expects him to score inside.
To the inside, Jackson. Good D by Mobley.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Back to Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Bain. From deep, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Well, the Grizzlies shooting 41% in this game. The drive by Bain. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
I love the physicality behind Bain's drive, letting the defense know he isn't changing course.
Mitchell against Bain. Outside for Mitchell. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open Bain.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Mitchell against Bain. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Memphis, the rebound. Here's Adams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And the shot is good by Garland.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Jackson outside. On the wing, Bain. Three-pointer, Brooks. Fires in the triple.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 12 points in just the second half.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
He was all alone on that one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
There's a minute 17 left in the game. On the wing, Mitchell, guarded by Bain, and Allen gets it to go.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
Bain finds Morant. Bain with it. Outside Morant. Bain, the pass to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Down low. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Adams a screen. The three from Bain. Mobley grabs the board. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell against Moran. And here's Mitchell. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this...
thing's for sure tonight, Doris. There'll be no lack of effort from either side. That comes across in their rebounding numbers and going for those 50-50 balls.
These are two teams that take a tremendous amount of pride in their work habits. They have a requirement to get on the floor if there's a loose ball. You're willing to crash the boards on every possession. Neither team wants to be outworked.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in the point guard. So it's Boston now. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Here's Morant. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
A nice shot by Tatum.
One area Jason Tatum has worked to minimize the use of is the mid-range. But sometimes, like right there, you've got to go to it.
Morant passes to Bing. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Smart against Morant. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Now here's Smart. Tatum finds Horford. The tray. Kept alive by Boston. To the right side. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bing, no good. Boston leading by 4. Outside, Smart. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The kick out to Brown. Smart on the wing. Guarded by Morant. 6 to shoot. And then Brown with the dunk.
Boy, you get a real glimpse of the explosiveness of Jaylen Brown. What a big-time finish.
Morant passes to Bing. To halt the run. Takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Passes it to Brown. Going inside. Offensive rebound. Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Adams sets the pick for Morant. Taken away by Williams. Here's Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Brown. Shoots from the elbow. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, the mid-range is something Jaylen Brown entered the NBA with. He looks very comfortable in that spot.
Pass to Brooks. Fires the 3. It's good from long range.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Tatum against Brooks. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Tatum's got 9.
Well, Tatum is a 3-level scorer, able to get to that jumper when it's available, this time working the interior.
Morant passes to Brooks. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Brooks has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Grizzlies. Morant against Smart. There's the pass to Tatum. 19 seconds left to play here in the first. Good on the triple. 12 points for him.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Brooks with a screen on Brown. Bain kicks to Morant. On the wing, Brooks. And stolen by Horford. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics.
Please give a big round of applause.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Celtics, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Tatum, that's for 2. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
On the wing, Brooks from downtown. And Boston with the rebound.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Right side, Tatum. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Morant passes to Brooks. Morant against Horford. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Tatum on the wing. Brooks covering. And the dunk by Brown.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Bain passes to Adams. Rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Brown drives in and finished off by Brown.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Out to Brooks, beyond the arc. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
And here is Tatum. 14 points for him. Horford, good. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
And a wide open look for Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Outside Tatum. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Steven Adams picks one up.
We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. Oh, the power on that Gruden!
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Tatum looking around. Tries it from the top of the key. And that one goes long.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Bain, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Brown the pass to Williams. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Williams has got his second basket.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. It keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Brooks with no one around. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Brown outside. Smart finds Tatum. Williams has a screen for Tatum. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Brooks the pass to Bain. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great...
Grizzlies 30. The Celtics 32.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court right now for the Celtics. White is out there at Brogdon. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Griffin can't get it to go in. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Brooks outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And he hits it to tie the game up. Kennard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Jones against Brogdon. Hands it from downtown.
You can see that this coaching staff trusts Malcolm Brogdon's ability to make the right decision. Nice pick and roll play right there.
Kennard for 3. That one no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Griffin down low. Kennard covering. Williams trying to break free. Bank shot. No good. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Jones kicks to Kennard. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Conchar. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Celtics leading by 3. Brogdon outside. Inside. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Kennard the pass to Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
We call that solid fundamentals. Luke Kennard finding his teammate on time and on target.
White, a screen on Jones. Out to White. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Griffin sets the screen for Brogdon. Lays it up and banks it in. Brogdon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's the attitude Malcolm Brogdon hopes to bring every night. You can't be passive. He is going to attack on the interior.
Jones against Brogdon. Pass to Conchar. Launches it. And no good that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And White kicks to Williams. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Boston lead.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Kennard for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Kennard's got 6.
Well, you want a shooter you can count on. Luke Kennard, welcome to the game.
Brogdon against Jones. From deep. Kennard with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Brogdon. He has 5. Gallinari, a screen on Jones. Brogdon the pass to Gallinari. Outside to Brogdon. He dishes it to Griffin. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Clark. White against Kennard. Jones the pass to Aldama. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Blake Griffin is so strong, folks, that if you foul him, you better hammer him, because otherwise it's an and one waiting to happen.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for Gallinari. Jason Tatum comes in for Grant Williams. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Derek White. And Smart subbed in for Brogdon. Jones kicks to Kennard. Passes it to Conchar. Clark a screen on Brown. Kennard for 3. He doesn't hit that one. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics up by 4. Live from... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Good on the bucket.
You have to be willing to shoulder the offensive burden. I think Jason Tatum is built for it.
Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Back to Bain. Morant against Smart. And Morant throws it down.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Morant against Smart. And here's Tatum for 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game. Morant against Smart. Brooks outside. And they get it back. Bain kicks to Morant. Adams uses the glass to finish the layup.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Smart passes to Brown. And that one, good. And And that's 12 points for Jaylen Brown.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Brooks outside. Here's Morant. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Robert Williams.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
Smart deciding where to go with it. To the paint. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Morant sets a screen for Brooks. Morant dishes to Adams. He kicks it to Jackson to tie it up. Hits the three-point bomb. Jackson's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Tatum against Brooks. Outside Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that bucket. Tatum's got 9 points here in the second half.
Jason Tatum under duress. Big moment, no problem.
Adams with the screen on Smart. Here's Morant. And he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Tatum passes to Horford. Back to Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Trains the three-pointer. Tatum's got 28.
Absolutely a threat. You've got to be on Tatum on the catch in three-point territory, or just like that, he will shoot lights out.
Morant kicks to Bane. Good, and a nice assist for Morant. Morant's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Smart against Morant. Smart passes to Tatum. And a foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. Timeout called the Celtics. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instructions for the guys during the timeout. This game's still up for grabs. He told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Bane kicks to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Bane passes to Adams, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Brooks against Tatum. 46 seconds left in the fourth. Smart passes to Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Doesn't go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant outside. Outside, Bane. Morant surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. And he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
The 3 from Tatum. No good from three-point territory. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. What a show they put. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by big. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. Denied by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Here's Mitchell. Goes up on the wing.
And Brown is known for being an incredible defender, able to guard multiple positions.
Smart passes to Tatum. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Boston has possession. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Showing off his pure athleticism, Brown with a memorable finish. Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Horford outside. Smart finds Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And the Cavs with possession. Outside Garland. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall. Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Tatum. Shot on the wing. And that one's good.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game.
Garland against Smart. Outside for Mitchell. From downtown, Williams grabs the board. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Brown passes to Horford. Brown against Mitchell. Fires from the wing. Back to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Brown with the stuff.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Brown. The 3 from Mitchell. On target from range. Mitchell's got 5 points.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Brown. There's the drive. Oh, misses the dunk.
He tried to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Smart passes to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Count it. He has 6.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
51 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Mobley. And here's Mitchell. broke loose. Mobley passes to Allen. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
With an over 9-foot standing reach, Allen can go over you, around you, however you want it.
Tatum from long range. 23 seconds left in the first quarter here. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. No good with a layup. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers leading.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you. Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
Now here's Tatum. He's closely guarded. Wing shot on the way. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Tatum's got 6. And the Cavs with possession. Now Garland. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And here's Brown for 3, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
It's stolen by Smart. Tatum passes to Williams. Right side Tatum. And the Celtics another 3.
For almost anyone but Tatum, that's a bad shot. But he has the range to make all of that just so easy.
Cleveland calls timeout. The Cavs trailing. Outside Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Can they get it? Pass to Mobley. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Tatum inside. Horford outside from deep 3-point range. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Smart against Garland. Pass to Allen. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Right side Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Mobley, a screen on Brown. Here's Mitchell. Horford with the block.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan, that combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
Brown can't hit. For Cleveland, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Garland. Back to Okoro. Now here's Mobley. Mitchell with the ball. He's got 7. Mobley with it. Outside Garland. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Shot to end the cold streak. And finished off by Tatum.
Woo, quick first step by Tatum, then look out.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting around 53%, a nice number. Garland against Smart. Garland, the pass to Allen. From deep, Mobley. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Yeah, that's a shame, because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Here's Williams. The kick to Tatum. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting at a 43% clip during the second. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Rejected by Brown.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it.
Smart outside. And he drives in. From the wing. The shot, no good. And we're through the first half of play. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
We've got Jetty Osman, also Karis LeVert out there. And it's Stevens in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
A legitimate threat beyond the arc. Brogdon's sense for when to shoot from there is outstanding.
LeVert goes against Brogdon, and that one is stuffed right through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Cleveland. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, throughout Karis LeVert's career, he's battled an array of injuries.
Well, it's inspiring that he's still here. Despite all the setbacks, he's still making an impact, wanting to prove that he belongs.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Brogdon from outside. Rebounded by Lopez. The Cavaliers leading. Osman into the lane. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
Let's show some love for your powerhouse dance team.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
LeVert passes to Lopez. Back to LeVert. The three is up. The rebound, Celtics. White on the wing. Pass to Gallinari. Now here's Williams. He's checked by LeVert. Outside Brogdon. And here's Griffin. Lopez with the steal. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Boston trailing. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Osman. 6 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Stevens' shot is off. Boston has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Gallinari, and he hits it to tie the game. Gallinari's got his first bucket in this one.
And this has been the book on Gallinari. Play him physical, don't give him space. But you see how he's adjusted to that.
You got a line change here for Boston. Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Outside Garland. Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. Okoro on the wing. Mobley down low. Warford covering. Mobley, no good. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And here's Tatum. 11 points in the game. Smart finds Horford. Over Garland. Misses off the left iron.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Allen can't get it to go.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Smart passes to Horford. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Celtics lead by 2. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Over to the wing. Back to Garland. Brown against Mitchell. Pass to Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. A shot to stop the drought.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Jarrett Allen, his first, second team foul.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
The drive by Smart. Outside, Brown. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. 15 seconds left in the third. Here's Okoro. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Tatum.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Outside, Williams. Tatum passes to Smart. Fires the 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. It's a tie game in Cleveland. And with 3 quarters behind us. We'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Tatum. On the floor for Boston. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the 1. There's Tatum with the 3. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Tatum. He's covered closely. Over Okoro. No good. A bit long that time. The Cavs trailing. Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Here's Okoro. Williams defending. Garland against Tatum. Garland, the pass to Allen. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Brown with a screen. To the paint. Goes up at the elbow. Offensive board. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
A stop or 2 in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Outside Mitchell. Driving in. Oh, sensational!
Yes.
What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
Oh, guys, I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Garland up top, defended by Smart. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Garland.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Tatum passes to Brown. Shot clock at 6. 13 feet out. Up again. It's good on the putback. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Cleveland calls timeout. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He told the squad, run when you have the chance. We can't score all of our points in the half court. Push the rock. Let's see if they listen to coach. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's the break. Horford passes to Brown. The offensive rebound. And he commits the intentional foul. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Shot clock at 5. Here's Tatum. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
On the wing, Mitchell, defended by Brown. And Mobley throws it down.
Wow, you can see Mobley just growing over time, accepting these responsibilities in this big moment.
Smart passes to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming up in a big way.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Outside Tatum. That shot is off. And it's Cleveland the other way. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Smart. 18 feet out. With one on the clock. Count it!
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. Now here's Tatum, guarded closely. Left side Williams. And Boston calls time here. Scores all tied at 44. Only 2 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. Regulation. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center position.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul. Just they're too little.
And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And Cleveland's shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Outside Garland. The reverse. Outside for Mitchell. It's stolen by Smart. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Garland. And that's an intentional foul. Cleveland calls timeout. Here's Smart. Pass to Brown. Going inside. And they recover it. It's Brown on the wing. Outside Tatum. 6 to shoot. And right through it goes. Tatum's got 26 points.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Outside for Mitchell. Now Garland, defended by Smart. Mitchell, the screen on Smart. Back to Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside Tatum. A little over a minute and a half gone now in overtime. Pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Smart against Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Tries to break his ice. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. He hits the first one, and that brings him within 5. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Smart against Garland. Outside Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Tatum. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Yes!
Showing poise in the clutch. Mobley has that quiet confidence.
Garland against Smart. Outside Tatum. Lets it go from the wing. And that one hits the back iron.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Darius Garland, his third, fourth team foul. At the line for the Celtics.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did it.
Cleveland calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. Just 4 seconds left in overtime. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
And so it's Boston with the W.
this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Brooks kicks to Morant. Back to Brooks. It's Bain atop the key. Clock at 6. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Great footwork from Bain, finding his opening.
Here's Garland. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Mobley, left side. Morant against Garland. And Mobley throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Morant kicks to Bain. Jackson passes to Bain. Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Bain. Morant against Mitchell. Morant reaches to Brooks. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thanks, David. Now here's Morant. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. Fires from deep. Brooks misses. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Outside, Bain. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Mitchell passes to Allen. And good that time.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And stolen by Mobley. Garland with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Darius Garland.
Both free throws good from Garland.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Morant outside. And they get it. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Morant against Garland. Mobley kicks to Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here's Brooks. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
This is his first free throw of the game. That one is off. And the second free throw, good. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Garland against Morant. Okoro wide open. He fired. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
And again, Memphis no good.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been...
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's quickly check out the score breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at center. Garland against Morant. Mobley dishes to Allen. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
Morant passes to Bane. Morant scanning the floor. Here he goes. Goes back up. Adams finds Brooks. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Mitchell. Brooks covering. Now, Okoro. Pass to Mitchell. This one for 3. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
Bane kicks to Brooks. Outside, Bane. Morant with the screen on Garland. And Morant throws it down.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Garland against Morant. Mitchell outside. Again, Mitchell missing. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. They trail by 11. Brooks kicks to Bane. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Morant kicks to Bane. Morant dishes to Jackson. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Cavaliers leading by 11.
2 minutes.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Bane with the bucket.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, is Garland, and the layup's good off the glass. Garland's got 8 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Brooks outside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Morant against Garland. Now the pass to Okoro. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Bane. Outside Garland. Out to the right wing. Okoro passes to Allen. The shot's good. And it's 6 points for Jared Allen.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
Adams. Tries again. Fades back. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
And so it's Cleveland with a 10-point lead. So
the Grizzlies, 22.
If you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bane.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got LeVert, and it's Stevens in at the small forward position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. LeVert kicks to Osman. And he drives in.
Clearly a foul.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
First team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Cavaliers. Judy Osman, 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Kennard. Lets it fly, and he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Always working to find open territory. Kennard's lethal in catch and shoot.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late,
which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty, and he shoots the 3-ball with such confidence.
Jones kicks to Kennard. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Here's Stevens. Wade outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 3rd. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
LeVert against Jones. Now here's LeVert. He's guarded closely. Lopez passes to Wade. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
Back to Jones. Passes to Aldama. Oh! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Lopez. Count the basket.
And you like to keep the big fella involved offensively, especially around the rim. Like that, Robin with a nice move.
Kennard with a screen on Levert. Here's Aldama. Wade is covering.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And here's Kennard.
2 minutes.
5 points in the game. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. It's Levert with the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 10-point Cavalier lead.
And just so good at reading angles. When Levert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over.
Kennard, the pass to Jones. Kicks to Clark. Lopez with the steal. Here's Osman. Kennard covering. Pass to Conchar. Drops in the layup for 2.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And so Levert will bring it up for Cleveland. 1:05 left in the third. And he dunks it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Kennard, the pass to Clark. A second chance effort. Jones up top. Memphis moving that ball around. The pass to Clark. That shot missing, and Cleveland will come the other way. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lets it go with a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Osman's got 4 points this quarter.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the 3.
Jones, the pass to Aldama. Levert grabs the miss. Here's Osman. Oh, good with the triple. It could go. That shot, no good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunity.
Mitchell. And no good. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Brooks kicks to Morant. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Dishes it to Adams. Excellent D there from Allen.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Okoro passes to Mobley. Outside Garland. Right wing. Mitchell outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs. Morant outside. He kicks it to Brooks. The three. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Outside Garland. And another three for Cleveland.
He's cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Second shot opportunity, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Garland with it. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Memphis. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The Cavaliers leading by 17. The drive by Mitchell. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Brooks misses.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Payne against Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Another shot. Allen kicks to Garland. Now, here's Mitchell. Clock at 4. And another miss by Cleveland.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Brooks finds Adams. Now, Payne trying to end the drought. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
It only takes a couple to fall for Desmond Bane to hit his groove. Then after that, he is rolling.
Mitchell outside. Fires the three. Again, Mitchell missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
As you've seen, they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Cleveland.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Darius Garland.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Jackson passes to Adams. Adams with the screen on Garland. And Morant throws it down.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's up a three. Brooks grabs the board. There's the triple. Off on that one. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. And for Boston, Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. Now here's Morant.
And then Morant with the jam. I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Tatum against Brooks. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact. And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. With the drive. Oh, that's something else.
I mean, just beautiful. Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Brooks against Tatum. Horford, a screen on Brooks. And it's Tatum missing. And here's Memphis from deep. And it's Brooks missing. Smart with the ball. Guarded by Morant. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now.
Morant with the slam! I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Pass to Tatum. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. And here's Brown. 5 to shoot. And there's the drive. Adams grabs the miss.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Horford passes to Tatum. That shot missing. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Brooks finds Morant. Outside Bane. Brooks with it. Back to Bane. Pass to Adams. The rebound, Celtics.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
Now, how about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
He drops it from range.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Knocks down the triple.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Bane. That one doesn't drop. And Boston going the other way now. Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, BA. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
Now here's Brooks. And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And 1:01 left now in the first quarter. Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. Tatum against Brooks. Shot from the wing. Tatum with another miss.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Brown, a screen on Brooks. And he's going for the lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom! Lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brooks, the pass to Morant. He hangs. Can't get the layup.
Maybe a little overconfidence, trying to go big instead of taking the sure thing.
Here's Brown. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Brown's got his second basket of the game. Here's Morant. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth next team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Now here's Horford. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Brown. Off the left rim and out. Memphis leading. Now here's Bane. Pass to Adams. Morant with it. On the take.
Oh, wow! Incredible! The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim. The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old. A one-handed tomahawk, that's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. Takes it inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Now here's Tatum. He has 7. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Morant against Smart. Pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks. 5 on the clock. Jackson, pass to Bane. Pulls up on the wing. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Tatum. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside, Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Desmond Bane. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
B.A., dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Boston trailing. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Now here's Williams. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
Bane, the pass to Adams. Outside for Moran. Drives to the hoop. And then Moran with the jam.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
I'll tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Moran against Smart. Moran, the pass to Bane. Back to Moran. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Horford. Tatum inside. Brooks defending. A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
Outside Moran. The three is up. Smart grabs the miss. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. The kick to Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Moran against Smart. Moran, pass to Bane. Clock at 6. To the inside. Adams. Rebound Boston. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent gameplay.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Brooks from outside. Good. And the setup by Moran. Brooks has got 6.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And so it's Jason Tatum making. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
The Celtics 24. The Grizzlies 24.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Danilo Gallinari out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Derek White. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Griffin in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Kennard. Here's Conchar. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
We call that solid fundamentals. Luke Kennard finding his teammate on time and on target.
Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. The kick out to Williams. Griffin with it. Driving in. Soft touch off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Jones. Kicks it out to Kennard. Pass to Aldama. Back to Kennard. Fires the 3. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Inside. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Oh, Blake Griffin at one time the best athlete in the league, showing off his skills athletically again. I love it.
Pass to Conchar. Fires for 3. The shot misses. Now Boston takes it the other way.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
White, good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. 4-3. Rebounded by Brogdon. The Celtics have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Williams passes to Griffin. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Brogdon. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
I think when people think of Malcolm Brogdon, the first word that comes to mind is consistency. This guy takes quality shots. He's already produced a 50, 40, 90 season back in 2019. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Pass to Conchar. Kicks it out to Kennard. Back to Conchar. 4 on the clock. Here's Aldama. Shoots over Gallinari. And another miss by Memphis. Well, that 50, 40, 90 season put Brogdon in pretty exclusive company, Doris.
It sure did, B.A. Only the 8th player in the history of the league to accomplish that feat. Think about it. It takes tremendous skill to carry those percentages. The discipline to take good shots. The work required to become a consistent shooter. Brogdon brings it every game.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Williams is checked in for Griffin. Horford comes in for Gallinari. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams, and it's Jaylen Brown in for White.
What you love about Malcolm Brogdon is his consistency. This guy not gifted with incredible athleticism, but he's a knockdown shooter. He competes on the defensive end, one of the smartest players between the lines of an NBA basketball floor.
Outside for Moran. To halt the run. Moran with the slam!
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
The Celtics with the lead. Outside Brogdon. Tatum, a screen on Morant. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Here's Tatum, and he drives in. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Well, the incredible explosiveness. No fear from Jason Tatum. Ooh, lights out.
Here's Morant. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And the Celtics making a change here. Smart's checked in. 1:05 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Tatum against Brooks. Brown, a screen on Brooks. Pass to Horford. Here's Tatum. There's the drive. And then Tatum slams it in.
I'll tell you, that defense was on point. But how about the better offense of Jason Tatum on his way to the cup?
Celtics foul. Marcus Smart. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Memphis. Desmond Bain at the line.
And Bain drops them both. Here's Tatum. 19 points in the game. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Tatum's got 22 points.
There was some question coming out of college. Could Jason Tatum hit the three consistently? He has put that to rest.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Brooks against Tatum. From deep. And the Celtics have another three.
Well, Jason Tatum always working to expand his range. He might as well be in the next county.
Jackson outside. Oh, and the release was for the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. On the court for Memphis, Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bade in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Smart passes to Tatum. Williams a screen on Brooks. Kept alive.
Great anticipation on the tip-in. He was ready to make that play.
And the Grizzlies shooting pretty well at 45%. Brooks a screen on Smart. Morant the pass to Brooks. Memphis the rebound. Here's Adams, and that one's good.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Brown a screen on Morant. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And Morant drops them both. Boston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Tatum with a screen. Outside, Williams. From deep 3-point range. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Williams. Tatum's got 28.
We know this is an offensive-minded player. Jason Tatum loves running pick-and-roll action.
Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Tatum against Brooks. Tatum passes to Williams. And Tatum, here we go. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the 2nd chance points. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to Bane. Now Brooks. Takes a 3. Horford pulls it in. And he lobs it up. And Williams punches it home.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Jackson with a screen on Brown. Bane finds Jackson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And here's Smart, outside Tatum. Six on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got 15 points here in the 2nd half.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Tatum with a steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his 3rd foul so far.
2nd team foul.
There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter here. Bane against Brown. Over Bane. It's rebounded by Memphis. Let's go with a 3. And they get it back. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Horford outside. Back to Smart. Horford left side. Pass to Williams. And Williams drives it home.
Well, with a comeback out of range, you could put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Celtics.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jason Tatum.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Now here's Williams. Out to Horford. Clock is at 3. Here's Tatum. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Morant outside. Called in by Brown. Smart outside. Now Brown. Outside Tatum. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A competitive game, you have to feel.
Oh, say does that star-spangled...
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Garland, and it's Allen in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Mitchell. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell. Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Tatum. Williams has a screen for Tatum. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Mobley. The rebound by the Celtics.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on.
Brown outside. On the wing, Williams. Back to Brown. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And the shot goes down.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
He takes it in and finished off by Brown.
Carving up the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted at getting all the way to the rim.
Garland against Smart. Garland kicks to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Allen a screen on Brown. Mitchell with it. Williams picks him up. Yes, that goes in.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Tatum looking around. From 18 feet away. And again, it's Boston converting.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Garland. And there's the drive. Rebounded by Smart. Shot from the wing. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
To the middle. Second chance shot. Mobley the pass to Allen. He kicks to Okoro.
2 minutes remaining.
Mitchell outside.
2 minutes.
Just 4 to shoot. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Garland. No points in the game yet for him. He feeds it to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now here's Smart. Inside, stolen by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Stolen by Smart. Pass to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Smart against Garland. Passes it to Allen. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low. He rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
Tatum passes to Horford. And finished off by Horford.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Mitchell. Off with the layup. Tie game in Boston. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
And your Celtics,
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
So on the floor for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the small forward.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
Outside Tatum, left side Smart. Leaps for it, and so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Okoro. Here's Mitchell driving inside. Tries again. Allen finds Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. Another shot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Brown outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Allen with it. Now guarded by Smart. The 3 from Garland. Mobley kicks to Garland. Floats it up there for Mobley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything out there and he'll go get it.
The kick out to Tatum. Shoots over Okoro. And that one hits back iron.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
And here is Here's Tatum. He has 6. Looking to end his cold spell, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Smart against Garland. Out to the right wing. Mobley is screen on Smart. And tried by Garland.
The quick thinking of Garland in the pick and roll. His decision making is so impressive.
Celtics trail by 11. Brown outside. Into the lane and finished off by Brown.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Up top, Garland. Started by Smart. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Garland. Pass to Allen. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. And he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
27 seconds left in the first half. Here's Tatum. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Mitchell. He's got 17.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Cavaliers lead by 12.
20. The Cavaliers. 32.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
White is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Williams.
Oh, my! Nice finish. And how about the strength from Mitchell, looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 14. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
LeVert against Smart. LeVert kicks to Mitchell. Can't hit that one. And it's Boston the other way. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Cleveland on defense. Smart dishes to Williams. To the inside. Mitchell against Brown. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And it's Wade with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Leading by 12. For 3, Mitchell. Rebound by the Celtics. Tatum drives in. Outside, Horford. And Brown now atop the key. The three from Tatum. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And the Cavaliers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And Cleveland also making a change. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Mitchell. They kick it out to Green. Here's Osman. Light covering. Just 2 to shoot. And it's LeVert missing. Celtics trail by 12. Brogdon the pass to going up. It's Brogdon on the wing. Guarded by Green. On the top of the key. He can't get it to go. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Here's LeVert. To the paint. Here's Lopez. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Brogdon finds White. And Brogdon, here we go. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
It's his first trip to the line.
In last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Wade a screen on White. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Gallinari. The Cavaliers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. That free throw missing.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Jenny.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Celtics trail by 12. And here's Brogdon from the arc.
2 minutes.
Williams against Green. And Williams, there we go. He gets that one.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Timeout called, Cleveland. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland.
Okay, I see you, Garland. I see you bounce for a guy who's only 6'1". He can get up.
Celtic fans, get loud right now.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter.
Once again, Celtics faithful, your Celtics.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Down low, and Williams with the stuff.
Clever play by Tatum, drawing the attention to him, only to give it away.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Now, here's Garland. The feed now to Mitchell. Over to the wing. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Driving the lane. Rebound Boston.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Gotta be a little embarrassed by that one.
Tatum's shot is off. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
To the paint, it's stolen by Allen.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Outside Tatum. For 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Tatum's got it back down to single digits for Boston.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Brown against Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Brown. Mitchell. That shot off. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cleveland ahead, up 9. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Cleveland, in at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland, and it's Allen in at the 5. Here's Mitchell, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Donovan Mitchell.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. 8-point game. On the wing, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. His demeanor was not one of the coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Outside Tatum. Picked by Williams. 6 to shoot. Tatum down low. Can't get it to fall. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Mobley dishes to Garland. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Back to Mobley. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Celtics on D. Garland is doubled. Here's Allen to the wing right side. Kicks it out to Garland. Clock is at 3. Here's Mobley. Off target from outside. Celtics trail by 8. Tatum wide open. He fires one. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 18 points for Jason Tatum.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Outside Garland. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
Tatum with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And Brown throws it down hard.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Mitchell a screen on Smart. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Takes it inside. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Smart dishes to Williams. The kick out to Brown. There's a minute. Ooh, what a slam! What a slam!
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
Celtic fans, get loud right now for Celtic.
1:46 left in the 4th quarter.
Make some noise once again, fans. That was Celtic.
Mitchell against Brown. Allen a screen on Brown. Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Pocket 6. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Smart finds Tatum. 1:16 left here in the fourth quarter. Count that one. Tatum's got 20 points.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
Garland with it. To the inside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Big time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
The kick out to Tatum. Back to Smart. Outside Tatum. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. A 3-ball. The shot missing. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here are the Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Mitchell in the corner. The pass to Garland. Fires top of the key. Got a hand on it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Tatum for 3. Tatum with another miss. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.